a time, there was a rich king who ruled a kingdom. The king usually went to his garden because he liked this one orange tree with lots of oranges. One time, the king talked to the orange tree. "My precious orange tree, I wish that if anyone dared to steal you oranges, they would be buried deep underground." Unfortunately, the king's wish came true. The king asked the guards to watch in the garden all day and night, and no one is allowed to enter his precious garden. The king had only one daughter, Princess Adaure, so he really loved the princess. One day, Princess Adaure was walking in the garden. The guards knew that the king really loved the princess, so even though there was a ban, they did not stop her. The princess enjoyed watching the king's precious orange tree. As she looked at the ripe oranges, she really wanted to taste them. The princess then sent the guards away, and she thought to herself that there are so many ripe oranges on the tree, and if she take only one, that no one will find out. Adaure excitedly picked one orange, and suddenly the ground fell out from beneath her feet, and she fell down and disappeared. The ground then returned to normal. When the guards heard the scream, they immediately came and saw the princess falling on the ground. They rushed to tell the king. The king ordered them to spread the news quickly, and whoever that can find the princess will be rewarded generously. The news spread throughout the town, and one day, 3 hunters came to see the king at the same time and offered to save the princess. Their names were Achebe, Adimchi, and Ekezie. The youngest was Achebe. He was gentle and kind, and in contrast, Adimchi and Ekezie were very devious. The king was very happy. He asked all of them to go together so they could support each other. They obeyed the king and set off on their journey together. Along the way, they gradually became closer. Achebe was young and kind, so Adimchi and Ekezie often teased him and called him an idiot. On the way, they found an old hut, so they decided to rest there. And as they rest, Adimchi then said to them that since they are three, that if any one of them should find the princess, that he would share the rewards with the other two. They all agreed, so they decided to split themselves. One person stays back in the hut to cook, and the other two will go hunting and search for the princess. And so Adimchi offered to stay back and cook for that day, while Achebe and Ekezie go hunting and search for the princess. Adimchi sat in the hut to cook. The smell of the delicious meat attracted an old man. He was very tiny and his clothes were ragged and dirty. The old man approached Adimchi and said to him, "Hello, young man. I have been starving for days. Could you please kindly give me some meat to eat?" Adimchi immediately called him an ugly old man and asked him to go away, that he does not deserve to eat his meat. The man got angry and casted a spell on him. Immediately, a wind blew past the house, bringing all the dust from the ground towards Adimchi. After the wind passed by, Adimchi's face and body were full of dirt. He now looked just like the old man. Meanwhile, Ekezie and Achebe were on their way back. Ekezie complained to Achebe, saying, "It's so unfair. That Adimchi guy is so selfish. He always chooses the easy job." Achebe laughed and told Ekezie not to be angry, as he would have to rest tomorrow while him and Adimchi will go out to find food and look for the princess. Achebe then said that they must find the princess quickly so they could leave the forest. Achebe and Ekezie finally arrived home. When they saw Adimchi's appearance, they started laughing so hard, and they asked him why he looked so dirty. Adimchi angrily looked at them and decided not to warn them about the old man. The next day, it was Ekezie's turn to stay home. When he was grilling the meat, the ragged old man appeared again. Ekezie was very surprised. He said to Ekezie, "Hello, young man, I have been starving for days. Could you give me some food to eat?" And just like Adimchi, Ekezie chased the man away. The man got angry and Ekezie suffered same fate as Adimchi. When Achebe and Adimchi returned, they saw Ekezie's appearance and started laughing at him. Adimchi and Ekezie kept silent about what happened to them because they wanted Achebe to suffer too. The next day, it was Achebe's turn to stay home and cook. And again, the old man appeared and begged him for food. Achebe immediately gave him his own portion of meat to eat. The man really enjoyed the meat, and after eating, he smiled and thanked Achebe. He then asked Achebe why he was there. Achebe told him everything. The man nodded and told him that they found the right place. That in the cave beside the hut they are in, there is the princess Adaure. The princess is there because she violated her father's curse. Open the stone door and free her from the curse. But you must remember to do that alone and be careful with your two friends. They are not good people. I will give you this ring. It will come in handy in case of any emergency, said the old man. And after saying that, he disappeared. Achebe was very excited because he knew that he had been helped by a magical creature. Achebe told the story to his friends, and just like the old man described, they found the stone door in the cave beside the hut. However, Ekezie and Adimchi were terrified just by looking deep into the cave. Achebe offered to go in to see. Adimchi and Ekezie immediately agreed. They moved the stone for him to go into the cave. Achebe found the princess. The princess was very delighted to see him. Achebe fell in love with the princess at once, and she also fell in love with the man who dared come there to save her. Achebe introduced himself to the princess, and with the help of Adimchi and Ekezie, Achebe and the princess got out of the cave. And it was already late, and so they decided to spend the night in the hut and leave for the palace the next morning. Late into the night, while everyone was sleeping, Adimchi woke Ekezie up, and they planned to poison Achebe so they could keep all the king's reward to themselves. After they had nursed this plan, they both woke Achebe up and gave him a bottle of concoction to drink. Achebe immediately remembered the warning of the old man, so he sipped the concoction and kept it under his tongue. And while they were out, he spat it out and went back to sleep. In the morning, while they were awake and about to leave, Achebe pretended to be dead. They then told the princess that he was dead. Achebe was shocked to see the cruelty of his friends, and luckily he had been warned, otherwise he would have been dead. Adimchi and Ekezie quickly took the sad princess to the palace. The king was happy to see his princess and rewarded Adimchi and Ekezie generously. They were now fighting each other to marry the princess. The king was confused because he did not know who he should marry the princess to. And since Adaure returned to the palace, she was always sad and never said any word. The king was very worried about his daughter, but he did not know what to do. Meanwhile, Achebe, who had been left in the hut, was rubbing his hands together for some warmth when he found the old man's ring on his hands. Immediately, the magical man appeared in front of Achebe. He told him the whole story and thanked him for helping him. Achebe then went to the palace and told the king everything that had happened. The king became furious and asked that Adimchi and Ekezie be prisoned. And so Achebe and Princess Adaure got married and lived happily ever after.